We're finally making the Balenciaga lookalike hoodie, and here's the fun part. We're giving away the pattern of this particular hoodie so you can easily print and follow up with us. All you have to do is to move down to a printing store and ask them if they can print a 32-inch white paper. If yes, then you're good to go. Print out your paper and join us. Let's go. First thing you want to do is to pre-wash your fabric. This is going to help you a lot to prevent shortage and things that can happen, like the measurement reducing after sewing your fabric. Once that is done, you want to cut out your pattern and trace it down on the main fabric. If you have a paper scissors, then you should use it to cut out your pattern. But because I don't have one, I will use this fabric scissors to cut out the pattern. What makes this hoodie more unique is that it doesn't have back, so you can put on whichever side you want. This is the outer part of the fabric, and this is the inner part. In most cases, it's going to be very noticeable, so remember to check yours to avoid mistakes. To be able to hold the pattern and the fabric together, we will use this flip to hold them together before tracing out the shape. Here's a helpful tip: don't apply pressure while marking out the lines. You want it to be as light as possible. That way you're going to have money to work after cutting out your fabric. To save our time, I will only show you how I did cut out the out fabric. You can use the same process to cut out the khaki fabric, which we will use as a second fabric. You want to make sure you put the pattern and the matching fabrics together so your work can be organized even before joining them together. Try as much as you can to do this, especially if you're a beginner or you're just starting out. Just in case you're wondering what this means, place on fold means that you should fold that side of the fabric before tracing or cutting it out. Also, patterns that have out on them are only meant to be used on the olive green fabric. Patterns that have "Place Unfold" written on them are meant to be like this after cutting. If yours is like this, then you're getting it right. Once you're done cutting the kangaroo pocket, remember to notch hair so you can easily trace the center when placing it on the front fabric. We're going to cut out two sleeves, one for the left and the other for the right. Remember, you have to use this process to cut out the in fabric. I'm talking about the khaki fabric that will be used inside. Once you're done, you should have something like this.
Roger.
We're gonna start working on the kangaroo pocket, so let's overlock the edges. These two sides are gonna be the opening of our kangaroo pocket. Once you're done, you should have something like this. My sewing machine does an excellent work when it comes to overlocking. I didn't overlock the down part because it won't be visible when we're done with the project. As you can see, this is the down part, and this is where we're going to have the opening of the pocket. So let's iron and relax the fabric. You don't want to put the iron on top of the front fabric. The iron may carry stain or tend to bond the fabric if not regulated well. We're going to use this pressing cloth to press down everything. The edges need to be smooth enough before folding the allowance. So we're going to be needing this for steaming. fold 1 inch from this side and another inch from the side, and then we're gonna have ½ inch from the other sides. We're gonna mark 1 inch out, making it as light as possible. If you apply pressure while marking, trust me, it's gonna show, especially if you're working on a light colored fabric. Once we have both sides pressed down, we can now sew. We can now fold ½ inch from the other two sides. You might be needing a straight paper if it's hard for you to get a straight line. Once we have this checked, we can now move forward to put it on the body. This is the position we're going to fix the kangaroo pocket. So all we have to do is to get the center. Let's iron that part so that the line can be more visible. We're going to place the pocket to align with the line we previously made. Try as much as you can to keep the alignment steady by using clips and pins. We're gonna make the two fronts face each other. This is the front and this is the back. The alignment should still be the same when you're done sewing. So we're gonna clip them together and move over to the machine. Remember, we did cut out the two sleeves, right? So we're gonna join the shoulder parts together. Aligning them well is the key, so you want to take your time on this. Now it's time to work on the cap. We're going to be needing both the in and the out for this. We're going to sew from here all the way to the top. After that, we can then join both of them from here to the end. Nurturing the seam allowance is very crucial whenever you have a cuff part like this, so you can get that smooth transition when you turn the fabric over. I'm gonna notch around evenly. I like to iron some part of my work on the run. That way I know that I'm making progress neatly, and that keeps me motivated. From the shape, you can tell that this is the back side, right? So I try to use a pattern to cross-check to avoid future mistakes. Now we're going to join the band to the main body. This band will hold the elastic band inside. Now it's time to fix the elastic band. We're going to cut out a length of 21.5 inch. Just in case you want to buy the elastic band, but you don't know the width you're going to buy, you should tell the vendor that you want an elastic of 1 inch width and the length should be 2 meters. We're going to add this little cut on the elastic since the main fabric has a curve at the bottom. Leaving it straight may change the shape because they won't correspond. The elastic should be on the sewing line. You see how the elastic is able to follow the curve without struggle. going to use the pins to hold the elastic on both sides. You must distribute the stress of the elastic evenly so that all part of the band can look the same. We're going to add an elastic band to the hand, but this time we don't need to notch like we did to the other one. The best way to sew an elastic band is to hold it this way. Take your time if you haven't done this before. It only takes few practice. As you can see, we just sewed the first stitch line on the elastic band. The second one will be done later. Now let's join the shoulder of the in fabric, just like this to the shoulder. This is the back and we've already added the elastic band, so let's move forward. Leave an opening of 4 inch or even more on the in fabric. You can open it more if you have bigger hands or you want to have more space, but make sure that your opening doesn't get close to the elastic side. This is the part I made the opening. This opening is going to be very important because this is where we're going to turn almost everything out at the end of the day. This is the back. And this is the front of the in fabric. Remember, this one doesn't have pocket, just like the out fabric. Now it's time to join both the in and the out together. The joining will start from the down of both sides. We will place the notch centers together. This is the center of the out, so we're going to look for the center of the in and clip them together. If you did add notch when you're cutting yours, you should have something like this. We're still going to sew the top. You need to make sure that the in fabric is resting on the out fabric. Then you can sew the top. You can see that the elastic is pulling it inside. Now it's time to join the cap to the neck. So let's place them together and clip them down. Hold as much as you can. It's actually impossible to clip them all around. So what I'm going to do here is to clip the back notch and clip the front notch first. We're going to go through from the opening in the hand and sew just like this. This part needs more patience, especially sewing them together, but you can do it. After joining the cap of the out fabric, you still want to use the same process to join the cap of the in fabric. Now it's time to sew outside the seam allowance. The reason why we're doing this is to make the fabric feel glued. So we're going to need to make sure these two notches align together. All we need to do now is to notch the neck so that part can relax well. We're going to notch it like this. Hold the spot where you have the curve and bring it out so you can do your notching. I'm actually notching the sides that have much curve. This is going to help everything relax well. Try not to notch the sewing line. Once we're done with the cap, we can move over to the hand. You want to hold the spot that we notched. The elastic will put everything together once we're done joining them. So let's look for the opening. There's an opening that we made previously, if you can remember. Look for the opening. Yeah, that's the opening. Let's pull the hands out from here. Trace it from the inside and get the two fabrics out. Just like this, all we have to do right now is to look for the notch. We definitely can see the notch right here, right? So let's get both of them together and join them. To finally hold the elastic on the band, we're going to open 8 inches from the sleeve. We're going to go through from this opening, then we can go down from this line. What we're going to do right now is to make the in fabric stable, and the only way to do that is to sew the out fabric. As you can see, it's very easy for the inner fabric to pull out, but if we stitch the seam allowance, it's definitely going to come to an end. So we're going to sew around 2 to 3 inches on both sides. Once we're done with the first sleeve, you can use the same procedure to do the second sleeve. So let's sew around 2 to 3 inches on both sides. Once we're done with the first sleeve, you can use the same procedure to do the second sleeve. So let's go in as usual and bring them out. Try to beat your hands, that way you can easily bring both of them out. Trust me, if you can make progress to this point, you can actually make a suit or something even more complex. I will pitch a little bit while my hand is still inside and try to bring everything out. I'm gonna have it like this, just a little bit out. Once we hold the two fabrics together, we can then join them. Remember, we're stitching out 2 to 3 inches on the seam allowance. If you get yours right, it should be like this. This side too is coming out. We're still gonna hold them together. Still gonna use the same procedure that we used on the wrist. We're gonna go through the opening. just try to pitch out the fabric like this. You can join them together here. This is gonna be the result once you're done stitching out that part. Now it's time to hold the neck area together. We're gonna hold this side and we're gonna do the same to the other side of the back. The goal is for the back and the front to be aligned. So to do that, we're gonna go from the opening. Hold the seam allowance of both the in and the out. I'm gonna turn to the inner part to be sure that I'm holding that side and pull it out. Trace the notch of both fabrics and hold them together, then you can sew. This is the last phase of our project. We're gonna need a thimble and a needle. What we wanna do right now is to hand stitch from the inside. None of your stitches should show outside. So I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna hide the thread and remember that the stitch should be before the line, and that way you're good to go. That's it about how to make this Balenciaga lookalike hoodie. If you like what you just watched, please subscribe and leave a comment down below. So see you on the next video. Peace out.